Today we're taking a look at these matches, which are happening on Thursday, June 16, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you our parlay picks for the game that will happen today. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Our first parlay pick is Golden State Warriors vs Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics over 100.5 points. The Golden State Warriors visit the Boston Celtics on Thursday to play Game 6 of their NBA Finals best-of-7 series. Golden State leads the series 3-2 following its 104-94 victory over Boston in Game 5 on Monday. Andrew Wiggins was the leading scorer for Golden State with 26 points. The Warriors shot 46.6% overall and committed only 7 turnovers, while forcing Boston to turn the ball over 18 times. Stephen Curry is the leading scorer for Golden State with an average of 27.6 points per game, while Klay Thompson is the second leading scorer with an average of 19.3 points per game. Kevin Looney is the leading rebounder with an average of 7.9 rebounds per game, and Draymond Green is the leader in assists with an average of 6.1 assists per game. Golden State scores an average of 112.7 points per game. Boston is in a must-win situation as the Celtics need to win to force a final Game 7 at Golden State on Sunday. In Monday's Game 6 loss, the leading scorer for Boston was Jason Tatum with 27 points. The Celtics shot poorly on Monday, making only 41.3% of their shots overall and 34.4% from three-point territory. The Celtics out-rebounded the Warriors 47-39, but their 18 turnovers were the difference in the loss. After taking a gut-punch loss in Game 3, the Warriors have demonstrated their championship pedigree in reeling off successive wins in Game 4 and Game 5, taking different routes to victory each time. While Game 4 was the Steph Curry show, Game 5 was a comprehensive team effort spurred on by a strong defensive effort. While the Warriors will definitely want to improve on their woeful 22% three-point shooting effort, if they can limit the Celtics to below 42% from the field again on Thursday, they may well be hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy by night's end. Jason Tatum is the leader in scoring and assists for Boston, with averages of 26.1 points and 6.2 assists per game, while Jaylen Brown is the second leading scorer, with an average of 22.8 points per game. Al Horford is the leading rebounder with an average of 9.1 rebounds per game, while Brown is the second leading rebounder, with an average of 6.8 rebounds per game. Boston has 4 players averaging double figures in scoring, and as a team scores an average of 106.8 points per game. Boston struggled from the field in their Game 5 defeat, converting at just 41% from the field, including 34.5% from beyond the arc. They also struggled at the line, knocking down just 67% of all free throw attempts. If they want to survive to see a Game 7, significant improvements will need to be made across the boards on offense. Jason Tatum put up 27 points while shooting 50% from the field, but disappeared down the stretch. Boston will need to lean on their star with their backs to the wall. Can he come up big? The Celtics have been a fairly average shooting team all season, converting at 46.5% from the field, 15th, and 35.5% from long range, 14th. Our second parlay pick is Boston Red Sox vs Oakland Athletics. Boston Red Sox over 3.5 runs. The Thursday MLB schedule will get underway with a battle between the Oakland Athletics and the Boston Red Sox from Fenway Park. The Athletics, 21-43, have dropped 9 of their previous 10 games and are trapped in the AL West Division cellar. Last night, Matt Davidson's solo shot was the only offense that Oakland could muster during a 10-1 road loss against Boston. 28-year-old righty Paul Blackburn, 5.22.31 ERA, has been one of the lone bright spots for Oakland. Last time out, Blackburn tossed 8 scoreless innings during a 3-2 road loss against Cleveland. The Boston Red Sox are riding a 3-game winning streak and are trying desperately to climb back into the AL East division race. On Wednesday, Boston of Alex Verdugo homered and drove in 4 runs to spark the offense. Sander Bogaerts collected 3 hits and scored a pair of runs for the Red Sox, who improved to 34-29 on the season. Oakland couldn't find much offense in the Tuesday opener of this series, notching 4 hits and an error in a 6-1 loss. On Wednesday, the A's gave up 6 runs in the first 4 innings during a 10-1 loss. Starter James Kaprielian finished with 3.2 innings, 5 earned, 7 hits and 6 walks. Over on the Red Sox side, they posted all 6 of their runs in the first 4 innings Tuesday on the way to 10 team hits. In the Wednesday game, Boston was even better offensively with 13 hits total and 2 runs scored in 4 different innings. The Red Sox will give the nod to 42-year-old southpaw Rich Hill, 2-3 4.38 ERA, on Thursday. Boston has won Hill's last 2 starts, and he has allowed 3 runs over his last 10-plus frames. Our third parlay pick is Philadelphia Phillies over 4.5 runs. The Philadelphia Phillies head to Washington on Thursday to take on the Nationals in a long 5-game series. The Phillies beat the Marlins in walk-off fashion on Wednesday to win the series. Philadelphia is third in the NL East with a 32-31 record. The Phillies have won 8 of their last 10 games and rank 5th in the MLB in runs scored per game. The Philadelphia Phillies have scored 15 runs in their last 3 games and 4 or more runs in 6 of their last 10 games. The Phillies have won 8 of their last 9 games when scoring 4 or more runs. Bryce Harper leads the Phillies with 70 hits and 46 RBI, while Nick Castellanos and Rhys Hoskins have combined for 120 hits and 67 RBI. Zach Wheeler gets the ball, and he is 5-3 with a 2.84 ERA and 75 strikeouts this season. Wheeler is 8-14 with a 4.59 ERA and 134 strikeouts in his career against the Nationals. Zach Wheeler will make his 12th start on the hill for the Phillies. Wheeler's is 5-3 on the season with 63.1 innings pitched. Wheeler has 75 strikeouts and carries a 2.84 ERA. Wheeler pitched 6 innings in his last outing, allowing no runs and 2 hits. The Washington Nationals have scored 11 runs in their last 3 games and 4 or more runs in 6 of their last 10 games. The Nationals have won 5 of their last 8 games when scoring 4 or more runs. Cesar Hernandez leads the Nationals with 72 hits and 16 RBI, while Josh Bell and Maikel Franco have combined for 130 hits and 66 RBI. Patrick Corbin gets the ball, and he is 3-8 with a 6.65 ERA and 55 strikeouts this season. Corbin is 6-5 with a 3.83 ERA and 85 strikeouts in his career against the Phillies. The Washington Nationals are 5th in the NL East with a 23-41 record. Washington has won just 4 of their last 10 games and lost their last series to Atlanta. The Nationals are 11-21 on their home field. Washington is averaging 8.7 hits per game, which ranks 4th best in the league. Patrick Corbin will make his 14th start on the mound for Washington. Corbin is 3-8 on the season with 66.1 innings pitched. Corbin has 55 strikeouts and carries a 6.65 ERA. Corbin pitched 6 innings in his last start, allowing 4 runs on 7 hits. Disclaimer: no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.